luxuries. And the playlist, Basha's Coffee and Crafts. Let's grab a hot cup of coffee, head on into my craft room, and let's get started on today's DIY project. Simple, easy, and you can find all the supplies right now at your Dollar Tree store. Here's a seat for you. Get yourself comfortable, and I will review what I will be using. Zip ties, fuzzy sticks, wire, white lights in a 50 pack, 100 pack, and 150 pack. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need, but I have them here. 4 Dollar Tree Christmas trees in white. You can use green if you would like. And 2 pack of pink clothes hangers. There's 7 in a package. You need 2. You can substitute for white clothes hangers. So your cross can be white and then have the green tree on it. Okay? This is my color theme because it is Paris this year, and I'm going to place this all together for my Paris theme. It is October 3rd on a Saturday. Let's get started on the first 2-step that I will show you how to make and assemble a cross. Be sure to watch my 2-step Star of Bethlehem, or you can call it the Star of David. It's the same process, it just turned out differently. Today will be a basic cross. You can place it outside or leave it inside. We'll see what I do with it later on. So subscribe and let's get started. I'm going to use copper wire for this because they're pink clothes hangers. If you're using white clothes hangers, you can use pipe cleaners or you can use white zip ties. Since this is pink, I'm using the copper wiring. Here you go, my 2-step method that I demonstrated last year, and this is my top video. All you do is cross them and hook, hook, and point. Now I'm going to take wire and tie it here, here, and here. I get my wire at Joann's. It's jewelry wire. It's very thin but durable, and it's copper. If this goes outside, you have to worry about things getting rusty. Here in Michigan, we have a long, wet, cold, icy, snowy winter. So I want to make sure it's going to last during those months. So I'm going to tighten it up here at the top first. It's like that. If you have bread ties and you save bread ties, you could use those too. Because eventually the light's going to cover this, and I'm definitely going to need zip ties to place the lights on it. So right now for me, the less zip ties the better. And last year I used fishing line, and you can use fishing line as well. Hope your day's going a-okay. Getting all these Christmas ideas out of the way in October and November, because December I'm not doing Christmas. I should be finished. Having to to stay home and I cannot thrift shop and go to rummage sales like I want to, or I would like to, I've been getting ahead of my DIY projects for my Paris theme. And that's the colors of silver and pink. I've seen these pink hangers at Dollar Tree, and I thought, why not? Why the heck not? Hashtag art is freedom. You choose the colors you like. I'm just going to show you the basic idea. I'm going to tie that one more time. This wire is very thin, so do it one more time. And this is just to stabilize the clothes hangers, because they'll blow around in the wind if you don't connect them together. So we need 4 of these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to take it out on the floor and show you how to make the cross. Alright, if we have a visitor, Miss Commissioner will jump up on top of these because I'm on the floor and she thinks I'm playing with her. Anyhow, for the cross, all you have to do is take all your nose points put them together like that. Now I'm going to connect it here, 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 and here with wire. Now I want to show this first on the floor so you can get a sense of what's going to turn out like. I'm going to get the 4 trees. And the trees will go 1, 2, 3, 4. After it's connected, we will put these on top and then connect these. This is where I'm going to use a zip tie for sure. And that's the way it will look. And I don't have the best lighting out here, but that's the start of our cross. Miss Commissioner, follow Miss Commissioner on Instagram if you like kitty cats. Okay. Okay, back in the craft room, it's brighter. And I am using zip ties for this section. And you just connect these. So the center has like a square. It looks almost like a square in the center. Alright? And what I'm going to decide to do is add lights now instead of the Christmas trees. I think it'll be a lot easier if I add the light on the cross first. And this isn't very big, so I think the 100 sheer mini lights will work for this project. I want to make sure that they all work first before I start assembling them. Holy Toledo, they got these packed in. I don't want to break any bulbs. There, finally came out. So I'm going to go across the table here. There is a light switch. So I'm going to find the electrical socket. See if these work. You do not want to buy lights that don't work. And yes, they do work. I was almost going to buy pink lights. I was going to order them online on Amazon, but I decided not to. So the lights work. And I'm going to start to assemble then. I have to figure out where's going to be my top and bottom cross. Because the plug has to go in to the ground wire, which is already outside. So I have to figure out where my bottom is, and that's where I'm going to start to apply the lights first. So I'll be down here going first and placing these lights all the way around with zip ties. And give myself enough cord on the bottom, and then start right here. Zip tie it on. Okay, and I'll continue to follow. Then I'm going over to the left and around, then up and around, down, then to the right and around and down, and then hopefully I run out right here. If I still have more, I can continue upward straight up, but we'll see. Now this was 2 rolls wrapped up. I only unravel 1 roll, and then when I get to the second roll, that's when I unravel it. That way the bulbs are out of your way and you don't have the tendency to pop them. And since I realize where I'm at right now, I might have to add these into the Christmas trees, because this ended up being too long for this cross. So, and then I know the 50 would have been too short for sure. So I need probably like you need like a 75 if you're just doing the cross with the lights. You need 75 bulbs, okay? You don't need the 100. Anywho, this is very relaxing. But I tug as tight as I can so that I can really get it up on the frame. And when I come to the middle of the clothes hangers, I will take the the zip tie and zip tie both layers of the clothes hanger and the light. That way it's ensured to stay. Now when you go to trim these, be careful. Don't cut any wires. Don't cut the bulbs. You want to have a great amount of space to do this. Anything with the clothes hanger DIYs, you need a lot of space. Don't cramp yourself up into a tight space. If you can go do it on the floor, go do it on the floor. Since I'm videotaping, I'm up on my craft table because of the bright light. So I am kind of cramped a little bit. Now for the Christmas trees. We pull them out towards us, but we leave the back flat. Okay? The pole section then goes inward to the center. You take some zip ties and then we connect it that way. Don't tighten it until you have the other one on. I'm going to show you now. Okay, see that zip tie? You come through this way. This is hard to do holding the camera, but go through and go through the zip tie you just placed. All right, and then you connect these two together. All right. I can't do it holding the camera, so my tripod does not go directly above me. But anyhow, so it looks like this. Okay? And then we can fluff these out in a second. Next, we're going to the next one and then the next one. So you have 4 of them connected to the center. They tend to overlap, so the last one, you don't want it on the bulb, and you can't get it in the center. I'm going to hook it right here on the clothes hanger. Okay? And if you really wanted to, you could go around and place some more right there to stabilize it. Okay? But that's where I'm going to do the last zip. Here we are, a cross made with Dollar Tree hangers and Dollar Tree Christmas trees and then lights. And I used 150 because then I strung the remaining amount through the Christmas trees. And this is great just like this as it is. Guess what? I'm adding something to the center. I purchased it at Walmart's today, and I thought this will be really nice to add to this project. So what I'm going to do now, well, first of all, you bring all your branches in front of it so you can cover this center. All right, now I'm pushing all these back because I need to make room for my centerpiece. And you can use anything you want. You can use white pipe cleaners and cover all this up. Find a star ornament from the Dollar Tree and place it right here with wire. Cover this center. Or you can buy this for $5 and add this to the center. And I'll be right back and show you what it is. I have to trim this pipe cleaner and I have to trim this pipe cleaner. Then I'll be all set to add the center. What do you think? It's beautiful. It's beautiful in this room. But this is going outside. Okay, let's get to the next. This is the back of the wreath, so the object that I placed in the front, I connected it right here. So I only have one cord that will go into the indoor light. Right now it's inside. You can hang it on the wall and just use a regular plug, but I have an orange cord for outside. And this is the back. And Miss Commissioner has to snoop and see what it is, don't you, Miss Commissioner? Alright, so I have to just trim a pipe cleaner here and a pipe cleaner here. And then I'll have the final photo. Look at that. The back looks good too.